Hello, everyone. It's Jessica, and I'm so glad you've joined me for another session of Fluent English Unleashed. I want to ask you something. Do you ever find that you can follow along with English videos, read articles, and understand conversations, but the moment you need to reply, you just can't find the words? If that sounds familiar, you are definitely not alone. This is one of the most common challenges I hear about. Today, we're going to explore why this happens, and I'll share 5 practical strategies to help you move from understanding to actually speaking with confidence. As always, I'll be speaking clearly so you can use this time to practice. Feel free to listen and repeat after me, matching my pace and tone. Let's get started. First, it's crucial to recognize that listening and speaking are 2 separate skills. Understanding a language is a receptive action. Your brain is taking in information. It's a bit like watching a cooking show. You see the meal being made, but you're not actually doing any of the chopping or stirring yourself. Speaking, however, is a productive skill. It requires your brain to perform multiple tasks at once, grabbing the right vocabulary, arranging it into a logical order, and physically forming the sounds, all without much time to hesitate. This is a complex process. Many students focus heavily on input activities like studying grammar rules, memorizing vocabulary lists, and consuming English media. These are fantastic habits, but they don't automatically train your mouth and mind to produce speech. Think of it like learning to drive. You can read the manual cover to cover, but you only truly learn by getting behind the wheel. Speaking is a physical and mental skill that improves only through consistent practice. So let's talk about how you can start practicing effectively. Strategy 1. Embrace good enough English. So many learners are frozen by the fear of making errors. They believe they must achieve perfect grammar before they can utter a sentence. I want to free you from that pressure right now. Your primary goal is to be understood, not to be perfect. Consider this sentence. She goes to school every day. Is the grammar flawless? No. But is the meaning perfectly clear? Absolutely yes. That is a success. Native speakers make grammatical slips all the time. The focus is always on communication. Every mistake you make is a sign that you are trying, learning, and pushing forward. Fluency with a few errors is infinitely more valuable than silence. Start speaking with the English you have now. You can refine it as you go. Strategy 2. Study phrases, not just single words. Instead of memorizing isolated words like problem, learn how the word is used in everyday language. People speak in groups of words that naturally go together. For instance, you might learn, I'm running into a bit of a problem. What seems to be the problem? No problem at all. When you learn these whole phrases, you don't have to construct sentences from scratch every time. You have ready-made blocks of language to use. This makes you sound more natural and helps you speak without constant pauses. To do this, pay close attention to dialogues in movies and podcasts. Jot down useful phrases you hear and practice saying them out loud until they feel natural. Strategy 3. Become your own conversation partner. A common excuse is, I don't have anyone to practice with. My solution? Practice with yourself. This might feel silly at first, but it is incredibly effective. You can do it anywhere, anytime. Narrate your actions. I'm adding milk to my coffee. Talk about your plans. After work, I need to stop by the market. Even imagine ordering coffee or answering a question in an interview. This practice does wonders. It builds the muscle connection between your thoughts and your speech, trains you to think in English, and boosts your confidence, all in a private, zero-pressure environment. Strategy 4. Try the 3-2-1 storytelling method. This is a powerful exercise for building fluency. Here's how it works. Find a short story, something from your day, a news headline, or a plot from a show. 1. Tell that story out loud for 3 minutes. Don't worry about speed, just get all the details out. Now, tell the same story again in just 2 minutes. This forces you to become more efficient and focus on the key points. Finally, tell it one more time in only 1 minute. Now you must speak smoothly and quickly without hesitation. You'll be amazed at how much more fluent and confident you sound by the final round. This method teaches your brain to process and produce language under time pressure. Strategy 5. Use technology as your practice buddy. We have incredible tools available now. Use language learning apps that offer speaking exercises or AI chatbots. You can have text or even voice conversations with these AIs. They are endlessly patient and available 24/7. You can say, "Hey, let's have a simple conversation about the weather," or "Can you ask me a few questions about my hobbies?" It's a safe space to experiment and make mistakes without any embarrassment. Remember, the gap between understanding and speaking is normal, but the only way to bridge that gap is to actively use your voice. Make speaking a daily habit. This is Fluent English Unleashed. I'm Jessica. Trust in your ability to learn and keep practicing. You can do this. Talk to you next time.